just about 8 miles inland from the warm waters of the Atlantic. We are inside Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Third and final of the games today, this Wild Card Sunday. It might be the best of the bunch. And off we go on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. On play action, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. In motion comes Thomas. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face third and 10. In motion comes Thomas. From the gun on third down, Richardson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
In motion comes Thomas. Richardson to throw it here on first down. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. From the gun, Richardson. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his big tight end, Brevin Jordan. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Miami. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raven 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing is Richardson. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. Throwing, Richardson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Oh, a loose football. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it and at least...
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Roquan Smith, the one who gets in there and takes him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Third and long for Jackson. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. To the ground, he'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. In motion comes Thomas. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. The defense has got him. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. One quarter in the books. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. This one complete to Jordan. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They send him right out of the slot. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
Third and a yard. The motion man is Murray. Now Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mostert to start this drive. Inside the 35. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 70 yards. point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Walker. To throw, it's Richardson. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly, and even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
On second down, Richardson. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now give to Mostert, heading right. Good running inside the 25. And he's into the end zone yet again. Raheem Mostert, touchdown Miami. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point is good. And the Dolphins have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Richardson going to look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just
trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's got another one. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. Dolphins add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Richardson. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Looking to throw, Richardson. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. 9 yards from the end zone for 2nd down and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Stopped at the 6, and that sets up 3rd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That's hauled in at the 2. Trying to reach for the goal line, but he's going to come up just short. Wow, that's going to set up 4th down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line. All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
Breathing room up past the 15. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And he is gone. An even 100 yards. Touchdown, Miami. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
In motion comes Thomas. He's going to look for the home run ball. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Miami. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Richardson. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And, a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well,
and for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Dolphins stretch things out even further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now Richardson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Back to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Again, working deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Fair catch called and made right there at the 25-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Final play of the half. Jackson. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. That is brought in. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 84 yards. Touchdown, Miami.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. Play action now. Jackson. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down. In motion, it's Waddle. On play action, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 48-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Jackson now on 2nd down. Will find Mostert out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, you know, the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
4th down, Jackson. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A huge play on 4th down, 31 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Dolphins. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. On play action, Richardson. He's going to try it here again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down. They bring the tight end in motion. Out of shotgun, Richardson. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Ravens bring their punt team out. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free.
At their own 32-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
Well, not a great start to this drive offensively. You take the sack on 1st down, and you're thinking, all right, let's go to the ground game. Let's pick up some of the lost yardage. But then you take a loss again, and now it sets up 3rd and real long, and you find yourself in a tough spot.
3rd and long. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to air this one out. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now Richardson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw, it's Richardson. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Miami Dolphin.
Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he is finally going to be tracked down. It is a huge loss.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
In motion, it's Jackson. On second down, here's Milton. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Punt team comes out. Dolphins going to kick it away.
The Ravens take over first down team at their own 30-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Richardson to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. 14 on the pickup. First down, Baltimore. Here's Richardson. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That is hauled in at the 5. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing is Richardson. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. Throwing Richardson, and he'll take it on in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Ravens. Point after now from Tucker. He knocks it through. And the Ravens cut into the lead a little bit. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.